As we gather for another Sunday of virtual worship in this virtual community that we are finding ourselves in, I'd like to invite you to think about vessels. Now, I've gathered some of my favorites from around the house. This is one that a beautiful woman out in Arizona gifted to me at one point. This is one that my aunt made for me. This is just a very clear, simple wine glass. This is probably one of my favorites. It's about as traditional a ceramic goblet as you can get. The handle on it is broken, which I think is just such a great example of the vessels that we are. This usually would have been a communion Sunday, the first Sunday in April, the beginning of Holy Week even. And usually we would take and remember Christ through the bread for his body, through the wine for his blood. But as we do that in this moment where we are out of communion with one another, I want to invite you to consider your role as the vessel of worship. This is a 2-year-old wine that I made back in 2018, and it seemed like as good a time as any to open it. But to think about your role as the vessel of Christ for his worship, for his service, even in this time of isolation. And as the music continues to play, I'm going to put the words to the Lord's Prayer on the screen and just invite you to contemplate that in this moment together. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever indeed. You, Lord, are good to us beyond measure. You care for us, you nurture us, and you hold us tightly in your hand. Be with us now as we dedicate some time to you. In Jesus' name, amen.